Cristiano Ronaldo is a Portuguese professional footballer who plays as a forward for Premier League club Manchester United and captains the Portugal national team. Often considered the best player in the world and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Ronaldo has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards and 4 European Golden Shoes, the most by a European player. He has won 32 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, and the UEFA European Championship. Ronaldo holds the records for most appearances for 183 times, 140 goals, and assists for 42 times in the Champions League, goals in the European Championship for 14 goals, international goals for 117 goals, and international appearances by a European for 189 times. He is one of the few players to have made over 1,100 professional career appearances, and has scored over 800 official senior career goals for club and country. Ronaldo began his senior career with Sporting CP, before signing with Manchester United in 2003, aged 18, winning the FA Cup in his first season. He would also go on to win 3 consecutive Premier League titles, the Champions League and the FIFA Club World Cup. At age 23, he won his first Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo was the subject of the then most expensive association football transfer when he signed for Real Madrid in 2009 in a transfer worth €94 million, £80 million, where he won 15 trophies, including 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey, and 4 Champions Leagues, and became the club's all-time top goalscorer. He won back-to-back Ballon d'Or in 2013 and 2014, and again in 2016 and 2017, and was runner-up 3 times behind Lionel Messi, his perceived career rival. In 2018, he signed for Juventus in a transfer worth an initial €100 million, £88 million, the most expensive transfer for an Italian club and for a player over 30 years old. He won 2 Serie A titles, 2 Supercoppa Italiana, and a Coppa Italia, before returning to United in 2021. Ronaldo made his international debut for Portugal in 2003 at the age of 18 and has since earned over 180 caps, making him Portugal's most capped player. With more than 100 goals at international level, he is also the nation's all-time top goalscorer. Ronaldo has played in and scored at 11 major tournaments. He scored his first international goal at Euro 2004, where he helped Portugal reach the final. He assumed captaincy of the national team in July 2008. In 2015, Ronaldo was named the best Portuguese player of all time by the Portuguese Football Federation. The following year, he led Portugal to their first major tournament title at Euro 2016, and received the Silver Boot as the second highest goalscorer of the tournament. He also led them to victory in the inaugural UEFA Nations League in 2019, and later received the Golden Boot as top scorer of Euro 2020. One of the world's most marketable and famous athletes, Ronaldo was ranked the world's highest paid athlete by Forbes in 2016 and 2017 and the world's most famous athlete by ESPN from 2016 to 2019. Time included him on their list of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2014. He is the first footballer and the third sportsman to earn $1 billion in his career. Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, a small island off the western coast of the country. Ronaldo is the youngest of 4 children born to Maria Dolores dos Santos and José Denis Aveiro. He was named after Ronald Reagan, one of his father's favorite actors. Ronaldo grew up in a largely working-class neighborhood in a small tin-roofed home that overlooked the ocean. Ronaldo was introduced to the game of soccer through his dad, who worked as an equipment manager at a boys' club. As a child, Ronaldo played for Andorinha from 1992 to 1995, where his father was the kit man, and later spent 2 years with Nacional. In 1997, aged 12, he went on a 3-day trial with Sporting CP, who signed him for a fee of £1,500. He subsequently moved from Madeira to Alcochete, near Lisbon, to join Sporting's youth academy. By age 14, Ronaldo believed he had the ability to play semi-professionally and agreed with his mother to cease his education to focus entirely on football. While popular with other students at school, he had been expelled after throwing a chair at his teacher, who he said had disrespected him. 1 year later, he was diagnosed with tachycardia, a condition that could have forced him to give up playing football. Ronaldo underwent heart surgery where a laser was used to cauterize multiple cardiac pathways into one. altering his resting heart rate. He was discharged from the hospital hours after the procedure and resumed training a few days later. In 2005, when Ronaldo was playing for Manchester United, his father died from alcohol-related kidney problems. In 2007, his mother struggled with breast cancer. The former was especially hard for Ronaldo since he and his dad had been close. The young athlete had often pushed for his father to enter rehab and address his drinking. His father, however, never accepted the offer. By the time he was 10 years old, Ronaldo was already recognized as a phenomenon, a kid who ate, slept and drank soccer. All he wanted to do as a boy was play football, his godfather, Fernão Sousa, recalled for British reporters, adding, "He loved the game so much he'd miss meals or escape out of his bedroom window with a ball when he was supposed to be doing his homework." By his early teens, Ronaldo's talent and legend had grown considerably. After a stint with Nacional de Liga de Madeira, he signed with Sporting Portugal in 2001. Ronaldo club career. Cristiano Ronaldo at Sporting CP. At age 16, Ronaldo was promoted from Sporting's youth team by first-team manager Laszlo Belloni, who was impressed with his dribbling. He subsequently became the first player to play for the club's under-16, under-17 and under-18 teams, the B team and the first team, all within a single season. A year later, on September 29, 2002, Ronaldo made his debut in the Primeira Liga, against Braga, and on 7 October, he scored 2 goals against Moreirense in their 3-0 win. Over the course of the 2002-03 season, his representatives suggested the player to Liverpool manager Gerard Houllier and Barcelona president Joan Laporta. Manager Arsène Wenger, who was interested in signing Ronaldo, met with him at Arsenal's grounds in November to discuss a possible transfer. Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson was determined to acquire Ronaldo on a permanent move urgently, after Sporting defeated United 3-1 at the inauguration of the Estadio José Alvalade in August 2003. Initially, United had planned to sign Ronaldo and loan him back to Sporting for a year. Having been impressed by him, the United players urged Ferguson to sign him. After the game, Ferguson agreed to pay Sporting £12.24 million for what he considered to be one of the most exciting young players he had ever seen. A decade after his departure from the club, in April 2013, Sporting honored Ronaldo by selecting him to become their 100,000th member. Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United. In 2001, when Ronaldo was just 16 years old, Manchester United paid more than £12 million to sign him, a record fee for a player of his age. Ronaldo had turned heads with a mesmerizing performance with Portugal against Manchester, wowing even his opponents with his footwork and deft skill. He made such an impression that a number of United players asked their manager to try and sign the young player, which the team soon did. Ronaldo did not disappoint the soccer world. He showed his promise early on in the 2004 FA Cup final, scoring the team's first 3 goals and helping them capture the championship. In 2007, Ronaldo signed a 5-year, £31 million contract. A year later, Ronaldo again justified his high salary when he put together one of the club's finest seasons in history, setting a franchise record for goals scored, 42, and earning himself the FIFA World Player of the Year honor for 2008. In all, Ronaldo helped steer Manchester United to 3 Premier League titles. Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. Ronaldo made his La Liga debut against Deportivo La Coruña on 29 August, scoring a penalty in a 3-2 home win. He scored in each of his first 4 league games, the first Madrid player to do so. His first Champions League goals for the club followed with 2 free kicks in the first group match against Zurich. His strong start to the season was interrupted when he suffered an ankle injury in October while on international duty, which kept him sidelined for 7 weeks. A week after his return, he received his first red card in Spain in a match against Almería. Midway through the season, Ronaldo finished second in the 2009 Ballon d'Or and the 2009 FIFA World Player of the Year awards, behind Messi. He finished the season with 33 goals in all competitions, including a hat-trick and a 4-1 win against Mallorca on May 5, 2010, his first in La Liga, and became Real Madrid's highest goalscorer that season. Although Ronaldo helped amass a club record 96 points in the league, he did not win a trophy in his first season. Following Raúl's departure, Ronaldo was given the number 7 shirt for Madrid before the 2010-11 season. His subsequent return to his Ballon d'Or winning form was epitomized when, for the first time in his career, he scored 4 goals in a single match during a 6-1 rout against Racing Santander on 23 October. Ronaldo subsequently scored further hat-tricks against Athletic Bilbao, Levante, Villarreal, and Malaga. Despite his performances, he did not make the top 3 in the inaugural 2010 FIFA Ballon d'Or. During a historic series of 4 Clásicos against rivals Barcelona in April 2011, Ronaldo scored twice to equal his personal record of 42 goals in all competitions. Though he failed to score in either leg of the Champions League semi-finals as Madrid were eliminated, he equalized from the penalty spot in the return league game and scored the match-winning goal in the 103rd minute of the 2011 Copa del Rey final, winning his first trophy in Spain. His 2 goals in the last match of the season against Almeria made him the first player in La Liga to score 40 goals. In addition to the Pichichi Trophy, Ronaldo won the European Golden Shoe for a second time, becoming the first player to win the award in different leagues. During the following season, Ronaldo achieved a new personal best of 60 goals in all competitions. He finished as runner-up to Messi for the 2011 FIFA Ballon d'Or, after scoring hat-tricks against Real Zaragoza, Rayo Vallecano, Malaga, Osasuna, and Sevilla, the last of which put Madrid on top of the league by the season's midway point. Ronaldo found greater team success in the league, helping Madrid win their first league title in 4 years with a record 100 points. Following a hat-trick against Levante as Madrid further increased their lead over Barcelona, he scored his 100th league goal for Madrid in a 5-1 win over Real Sociedad on March 24, 2012, a milestone he reached in just 92 matches across 3 seasons, breaking the previous club record held by Ferenc Puskás. Another hat-trick in the Madrid derby against Atletico Madrid brought his total to 40 league goals, equaling his record of the previous season. His final league goal of the season, against Mallorca, took his total to 46 goals, 4 short of the new record set by Messi, though he became the first player to score against all 19 opposition teams in a single La Liga season. Ronaldo began the 2012-13 season by lifting the 2012 Supercopa de España, his 3rd trophy in Spain. With a goal in each leg, he helped Madrid win the Spanish Super Cup on away goals following a 4-4 aggregate draw against Barcelona. Although Ronaldo publicly commented that he was unhappy with a professional issue within the club, prompted by his refusal to celebrate his 150th goal for Madrid, his goal-scoring rate did not suffer. After netting a hat-trick, including 2 penalties, against Deportivo, he scored his first hat-trick in the Champions League in a 4-1 win over Ajax. 4 days later, he became the first player to score in 6 successive Clásicos when he hit a brace in a 2-2 draw at Camp Nou. His performances again saw Ronaldo voted second in the running for the 2012 FIFA Ballon d'Or, behind 4-time winner Messi. Following the 2012-13 winter break, Ronaldo captained Madrid for the first time in an official match, scoring twice to lift 10-man Madrid to a 4-3 win over Sociedad on 6 January. He subsequently became the first non-Spanish player in 60 years to captain Madrid in El Clásico on 30 January, a match which also marked his 500th club appearance. 3 days prior, he had scored his 300th club goal as part of a perfect hat-trick against Getafe. He scored his 200th goal for Madrid on 8 May in a 6-2 win against Malaga, reaching the landmark in 197 games. He helped Madrid reach the 2013 Copa del Rey final by scoring twice in El Clásico, which marked the 6th successive match at Camp Nou in which he had scored, a club record. In the final, he headed the opening goal of an eventual 2-1 defeat to Atletico, but was shown a red card for violent conduct. In the first knockout round of the Champions League, Ronaldo faced his former club Manchester United for the first time. After scoring the equalizer in a 1-1 draw at home, he scored the winning goal in a 2-1 win on his first return to Old Trafford. He did not celebrate scoring against his former club as a mark of respect. After scoring 3 goals against Galatasaray in the quarters, he scored Madrid's only goal in the 4-1 away defeat to Borussia Dortmund in the semi-finals, and Real were eliminated at the semi-final stage for the 3rd consecutive year despite a 2-0 win in the second leg. At the start of the 2013-14 season, Ronaldo signed a new contract that extended his stay by 3 years to 2018, with a salary of €17 million net, making him briefly the highest paid player in football. He was joined at the club by winger Gareth Bale, whose world record transfer fee of €100 million surpassed the fee Madrid had paid for Ronaldo 4 years prior. Together with striker Karim Benzema, they formed an attacking trio popularly dubbed BBC, an acronym of Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano, and a play on the name of the British public service broadcaster, the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. By late November, Ronaldo had scored 32 goals from 22 matches for both club and country, including hat-tricks against Galatasaray, Sevilla, Real Sociedad, Northern Ireland, and Sweden. He ended 2013 with 69 goals in 59 appearances, his highest year-end goal tally. He received the 2013 FIFA Ballon d'Or, an amalgamation of the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA World Player of the Year award, for the first time in his career. With his individual achievements, Ronaldo enjoyed his greatest team success in Spain to date, as he helped Madrid win La Decima, their 10th European Cup. His goal in a 3-0 home win over Dortmund, his 100th Champions League match, took his total for the season to 14 goals, equaling the record Messi had set 2 years before. After hitting a brace in a 4-0 defeat of Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, he scored from the penalty spot in the 120th minute of the 4-1 final win over Atletico, becoming the first player to score in 2 European Cup finals for 2 different winning teams. His overall performance in the final was subdued as a result of patellar tendonitis and related hamstring problems, which had plagued him in the last months of the campaign. Ronaldo played the final against medical advice, later commenting, "In your life you do not win without sacrifices and you must take risks." As the competition's top goalscorer for the 3rd time, with a record 17 goals, he was named the UEFA Best Player in Europe. In the Copa del Rey, Ronaldo helped Madrid reach the final by scoring 2 penalties against Atletico at the Vicente Calderón, the first of which meant he had now scored in every single minute of a 90-minute football match. His continued issues with his knee and thigh caused him to miss the final, where Madrid defeated Barcelona 2-1 to claim the trophy. Ronaldo scored 31 goals in 30 league games, which earned him the Pichichi and the European Golden Shoe, receiving the latter award jointly with Liverpool striker Luis Suarez. Among his haul was his 400th career goal, in 653 appearances for club and country, which came with a brace against Celta Vigo on 6 January. He dedicated his goals to compatriot Eusebio, who had died 2 days before. A last-minute, back-heeled volley scored against Valencia on 4 May, his 50th goal in all competitions, was recognized as the best goal of the season by the Liga Nacional de Futbol Profesional, which additionally named Ronaldo the best player in La Liga. During the 2014-15 season, Ronaldo set a new personal best of 61 goals, starting with both goals in Madrid's 2-0 win over Sevilla in the UEFA Super Cup. He subsequently achieved his best-ever goal-scoring start to a league campaign, with 15 goals in the first 8 rounds. His record 23rd La Liga hat-trick, scored against Celta Vigo on 6 December, made him the fastest player to reach 200 goals in La Liga, reaching the milestone in 178 matches. After winning the 2014 FIFA Club World Cup, Ronaldo received the 2014 Ballon d'Or, joining Johan Cruyff, Michel Platini and Marco van Basten as a 3-time recipient. Madrid finished in 2nd place in La Liga and exited at the semi-final stage in the Champions League. In the latter competition, Ronaldo extended his run of scoring away to a record 12 matches with his strike in a 2-0 win against Schalke 04. He scored both of his side's goals in the semi-finals against Juventus, where Madrid were eliminated 3-2 on aggregate. With 10 goals, he finished as top scorer for a 3rd consecutive season, alongside Messi and Neymar. On 5 April, he scored 5 goals in a game for the first time in his career, including an 8-minute hat-trick, in a 9-1 rout of Granada. His 300th goal for his club followed 3 days later in a 2-0 win against Rayo Vallecano. Subsequent hat-tricks against Sevilla, Espanyol and Getafe took his number of hat-tricks from Madrid to 31, surpassing Di Stefano's club record of 28. He finished the season with 48 goals, winning a 2nd consecutive Pichichi and the European Golden Shoe for a record 4th time. Ronaldo missed Madrid's first 3 matches of the 2016-17 season, including the 2016 UEFA Super Cup against Sevilla, as he continued to rehabilitate the knee injury he suffered against France in the Euro 2016 final. On 15th of September, he did not celebrate his late free-kick equalizer against Sporting CP in the Champions League, with Ronaldo stating post-match that they made me who I am. On 7th of November, his contract was updated for the second time and extended by 3 years to 2021. On 19th of November, he scored a hat-trick in a 3-0 away win against Atletico, making him the all-time top scorer in the Madrid derby with 18 goals. On 15th of December, Ronaldo scored his 500th club career goal in the 2-0 win over Club America in the semifinals of the 2016 FIFA Club World Cup. He then scored a hat-trick in the 4-2 win over Japanese club Kashima Antlers in the final. Ronaldo finished the tournament as top scorer with 4 goals and was also named player of the tournament. He won the 2016 Ballon d'Or, his 4th, and the inaugural 2016 the Best FIFA Men's Player, a revival of the former FIFA World Player of the Year, largely owing to his success with Portugal in winning Euro 2016. Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus. After dropping hints that his time with Real was coming to an end, Ronaldo confirmed the rumors in July 2018 by signing with Italian Serie A club Juventus, which paid a $140 million transfer fee to his old Spanish club. Ronaldo paid tribute to Real fans in an open letter on the club's website, writing, "These years at Real Madrid and in this city of Madrid have quite possibly been the happiest years of my life. I only have feelings of great gratitude to this club, to the fans and to the city. I can only give thanks to all of them for the love and affection that I have received." By most measures, Ronaldo's debut season with Juventus was a successful one. He scored 10 times in his first 14 games, and headed home the lone goal in a win over AC Milan for the Supercoppa Italiana trophy. After leading his club to its 8th consecutive Serie A title, he was named the league's MVP in May 2019. Was Cristiano Ronaldo a success at Juventus? No. Ronaldo was a failure at Juventus. The criteria for success was not winning another Scudetto, they had already done that 7 times before he came. The criteria for success was not him scoring tons of goals against the weaker teams, and making the team score fewer goals as a team. The criteria for success was winning the Champions League. And not only did that not happen, Juventus actually did much worse with him in the CL knockout stages than before his arrival. The fact that we need to remember is, in the summer of 2018, Ronaldo joined a very well-oiled and strong machine and destroyed it completely. Juventus pre-Ronaldo in the summer of 2018. Absolute rulers of Italy with 4 straight back-to-back doubles. A powerhouse in Europe, only going out to other powerhouses Barcelona, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Easily scoring 100+ goals for seasons in a row as a team. On Forbes' top 10 list, number 9, of most valuable clubs. Juventus in the summer of 2021 before Ronaldo left the club. No more doubles, in the end not even champions. A joke in Europe, going out to clubs Ajax, Porto and Lyon. Struggling just to get past the round of 16. Struggling just to make 90+ goals a season as a team, only making 100+ once. Crashed out of Forbes' top 10 list, number 11, of most valuable clubs. Ronaldo returned back to Manchester United. On August 27, 2021, Manchester United announced they had reached an agreement with Juventus to re-sign Ronaldo, subject to agreement of personal terms, visa and medical. The transfer was reported as costing an initial £12.85 million, with a 2-year contract plus an optional year, and was confirmed on 31st of August. Ronaldo was given the number 7 shirt after Edinson Cavani agreed to switch to 21. The first 24 hours of Ronaldo's shirt sales was reported to have broken the all-time record following a transfer, overtaking Messi after his move to Paris Saint-Germain. On 11th of September, Ronaldo made his second debut at Old Trafford, scoring the opening 2 goals in a 4-1 league victory against Newcastle United. On 29th of September, he scored a last-minute winner in United's 2-1 victory at home to Villarreal in the Champions League, and overtook Iker Casillas as the player with the most appearances in the competition. On 2nd of December, Ronaldo scored twice in a 3-2 home league win against Arsenal, taking him past 800 top-level goals. On March 12, 2022, Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in a 3-2 victory against Tottenham, bringing his total goal count to 807 in the process. He is believed to be the record holder for goals scored in professional football, although the Football Association of the Czech Republic argues that Josef Bajkan scored 821 goals. On 16 April, Ronaldo scored his 50th club hat-trick in a 3-2 win over Norwich City. On 23 April, he scored his 100th Premier League goal in a 3-1 defeat to Arsenal. He was named the Premier League Player of the Month for April, and was voted in the Premier League Team of the Year. However, with United finishing a disappointing 6th place and qualifying for the UEFA Europa League, Ronaldo went trophyless for the first time since 2010.